Uh-oh. Justin just showed up.
Sit up straight.
There you go.
Everybody settle there. Because the brothers-in-law just got to town.
Hey.
What the heck happened?
Oh, I guess I started cheering and scared it off.
You must, yeah, something.
Yeah, I guess
What's
I jumped
going
in
on?
that. I jumped on that boy too soon.
Yeah, something. Well, hey, how y'all doing? How you doing? I'm Pitch.
I'm Rocket. What up, family?
And we like to say what's up and thank you for rocking with us.
Absolutely.
And thank you for being here with us. Today, if we can just kind of stop real quick and say, how was your week, Rocket?
Hey, my week was it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was cold, but other than that, I'm with this weather, man. I do not like this weather, but yeah, good week.
Good.
Week. Yeah, got some things bubbling.
For me, it was just a boring week. I'm dealing with this lymphedema and this cellulitis. Maybe we'll talk about that a little later. And because of that, I had to just sit in my house all week watching TV, getting bored. So
yeah,
today I had to get out. But as you can see, we do have a special guest with us today.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
Hey, slow your roll.
Hey, this
Slow your roll.
This ain't your show. Wait.
Slow your roll. Let me explain to y'all who she is. This is a phenomenal woman. Or good girl, however you want to say it. Young lady. I won't call you no little girl. A phenomenal woman. An individual who's starting to find her way. She has been with us for a long time and doing her thing, and people are starting to understand who she is.
Take notice.
We have with us today the one, the only, Lauren.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
Hey.
What the heck is going on? I ain't hearing no volume on nothing.
Oh, with the cheering?
Yeah, I ain't hear volume on nothing. Yes, yeah. Lauren is here.
All right. So, Miss Lauren, you attended a forensic tournament. So, can you explain to listeners what this forensic tournament is about? And you take it from there. Give us a little background. Go ahead, Sugar.
Okay, so forensics is basically acting.
Yeah, he gets it.
Basically, you speak.
Yeah, come on up close now.
Yeah, go ahead. Say what you got to say.
Yeah, come on. Come on, a little closer. Come on.
I don't think she can get in because our chairs.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
There you go. There you go. We getting you some room up in chair.
But yeah, so there are 3 rounds. Yeah, 3. And you speak and you act. My piece was from The Help, and I got a blue ribbon for it.
All right.
Which means first place.
Okay.
What?
First place.
Yeah.
So you did a what did you do from The Help? Like you did a skit, or what is it called that you did?
Basically, it was a scene from The Help, but since we're not talking about the movie and we were referring from the book, I did basically a scene from The Help.
All right, and you're gonna do that?
You're gonna grace us. You're gonna grace us with what you did?
Yeah, with your art.
Yes, but I do not have my binder because my.
So what did your binder got to do with anything?
Basically, it's what I refer to because I really don't know it right off the bat. I don't really know it by heart.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thought that you were gonna do, but that's okay if you don't have it and everything. There's gonna be it's gonna be more time and everything. Yeah. So what's the score? And you were talking about the scores that you got, and what was the highest score you could have had? Okay,
so to qualify for a blue ribbon, you would have to have a 63 or higher.
Okay.
For the first round, I got a 62.
Okay.
For the second round, I got a 64, and for the third round, drum roll, please. I got a 67.
What? What's the highest? What's the highest you can go?
Well, I don't really know the highest, but I'm thinking that it's either 70 or 69.
Okay.
But yeah.
70?
Yes, yeah.
So you got 67.
You got a 67 out of 70.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do your thing.
And to qualify for state, I gotta get 2 more of these.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
And how many more competitions do you got?
Well, forensics really goes into April.
Okay.
So, yeah. I don't
You gotta pay attention. You gotta know. Listen, you gotta know when competitions are because you got people out there. Look, I see people already saying, "Hey, Lauren, what's up, Lauren?"
Yeah.
And they talking to you, so you gotta let people know when your next competitions
There's
are.
your other uncle.
That's what I'm saying.
There's IQ.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Inca Queen is out there, so you gotta let people know so we can come support you if we can. Because when you go to state, people can come support you.
Yeah.
So you got to know that stuff because you got to promote yourself and let people know.
Got to get go ahead, bro.
So if you can promote yourself, that's the best way to do it. So you got to know them dates. All right. All right. So next time we ask you, when is your next forensics tournament? You should know.
Well, they're every Saturday.
Okay, every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you go next week?
See,
that's the thing, you don't know where and when.
I think we go to Mitchell School.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mitchell School.
Yeah, next week, I believe.
Okay, so majority time your forensics are in Milwaukee area.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like super far, and people can come out support you and rock with you and come cheer for Lauren as she does forensics and she gets another blue ribbon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just gotta put in that work, put in that time, know what you're heading towards and what you're looking to accomplish. But you got to tell that history. You started this just started last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how did you do last week?
I got second place,
there
which
you
means
go.
I got a red ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm very happy about that because that was my first meet.
First time ever doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know your last name ain't Pitchford.
And
it's Rocket. Huh?
Yep.
I'm just saying your last name ain't Pitchford, but it's Rocket. But I'm just letting you know, and you can ask your cousins. When your last name is Pitchford or you connected to a Pitchford, we have high expectations. So with high expectations mean that what you're doing is something that's great and high expectations because you're gonna continue to rock what you're doing. So that's high expectations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you go into a meet, you don't expect nothing except blue ribbons.
There you go.
Got me? That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. See?
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you roll.
You got Uncle Coach over here.
When you go into a meet, you gotta let them know who you are and let them know that. Hey,
say that.
And when I go to do this help thing, yeah, it's the help, but I ain't the help. I'm going to bust your tail so I can come out with this blue ribbon because that's what our expectations are. Got that?
Got that.
All right.
What else you gotta add, baby?
Can I? Well, first I'm gonna support my last name. Hi, Daddy.
Hey.
Of course, you support your last name as always.
And I'm gonna support my uncle.
Okay, thank you.
My uncle.
Hey.
And I'm gonna rep my brand.
What's your brand?
I make earrings.
What?
Yes.
All right.
Let me see.
Well.
Oh!
No, I
you messed up already.
I got some with me.
Let me see. Where they at?
Oh, you coming on the show,
Lord,
girl.
you can't come on the show and say, I make earrings. And then people be like, well, where they at? What they look like?
Baby
like,
girl,
I ain't got
you messing up my my percentage.
Your percentage.
Yeah,
you gotta always be ready. And like I said before, you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. You can't say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Because imagine you walking down the street and say, hey, and you feel I make earrings. And they be like, hey, let me see them.
Where's it at?
And you're gonna be like, nah, I ain't got them.
Hey, start taking your earrings to your forensic.
Yep, take them with you. Put them in your pocket. Take them with you at all times. You be like, I make earrings. Here you go. This is what they look like.
Entrepreneurship starts now.
Yep.
You know, well, you've been started, but let's brand it out.
Yes.
Yeah, what you gonna call it? So all of these things, you know, because we can get some money for that.
What you call your earring stuff?
Well, I do this with my friend,
Mhm.
Okay.
and our brand name is called C&L earrings.
C&L.
C&L.
Okay.
Who is C?
Katie.
Katie. She spells her name with a C. Katie with a C.
Katie with a C.
Okay. All
Her
right.
name is Cadence, but
Cadence.
Okay, Cadence. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
Cadence with a C.
Yes.
Okay, C&L. How come it ain't L and C?
Well, it's in alphabetical order.
You about to give me?
Nah, you yeah, next time just have look, when you
Oh,
come
I
on
know
this
it.
podcast, just bring
Bring
what
with
you
you.
want to promote. Okay.
Yeah. If you want to bring back,
You
bring
know,
back.
just like you got your ribbon, right?
Mhm.
You want to promote that, you know.
I know what happened. Something happened with the
Oh, speaker.
speakers. Yeah, they
Plugged
in.
Oh, I think it
or I think plugged in up there or something. Or
probably yeah, I see the power went off, but
yeah, if I get
when
give me the power cable.
when it
Yeah,
Failed.
fell.
yeah. So
there
you
you
give
go.
me the power cable. I can put it in my thing or
Okay.
pick it up or something. Yeah. So yeah. All right. So if you want to bring them back down, bring them back down. Let us see them. Let people see you.
Damn it.
You okay?
Woo, almost did it.
We got a lot of technical difficulties going on right now, but it's okay. We get them.
It's all work in progress.
Yeah.
As we get on my daughter about being prepared.
Yeah, that's right. We ain't prepared at all. Yeah. So that's what
That's
it is.
okay.
The power cable went off.
Because we're dad and uncle.
Where the power at?
Did it here.
We won't put it in my computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all of a sudden I was like, what the? And that's what it is. That's what it was, is the power went off.
There we go. All right.
Hopefully you will see it. I'm blue here in the sink.
Oh, turn this down a bit.
There you go. So we clapping for Lauren.
Yeah.
There you go.
Gave you a good salute.
All right. So you good, or you gonna get the earrings? You gonna come back? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna get the earrings and come back.
All
Okay.
right. So thank you
All
for
right, well,
Lauren
we'll be
coming
here.
through.
Yeah,
We'll be
Lauren.
through.
She'll be back later
She'll
on
be
to
back, yeah.
show us some of them products. You know, I
Yeah.
get 10% off of that, so you know I'm supporting that all day. Hey, that's dad. Hey,
All right.
Don't argue in front of your daddy on live TV. It's not nice. It's not
All right.
All right.
So what we talking about today, Rocky? What you got in mind?
Oh man, I got a couple of things.
I got a couple things as well.
You know, and this is just free flowing, just talking about some
free
of the
flowing dialect this week.
Yeah. I kind of I want to talk about politics, but I want to talk about politics
Go ahead.
from a black
Go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
So, you know, we got the Democrats that's the Democratic
National Convention.
that's coming up and everything.
Okay.
So but now it's like my boy Andrew Yang, he's out, some other cats are out.
Yeah,
So
Andrew
now
Yang
it's
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders,
Pete
Amy
Buttigieg.
Klobuchar.
She on her way out soon.
Yeah, Elizabeth Warren, Biden, he's on his way out.
And Michael Bloomberg.
And Bloomberg entered the race. So
yeah.
What I wanted to talk about really is who do we vote for? Now, but more importantly, why are we voting? Because, and let me just get my thoughts out, and then, you know.
I kind of agree with you.
You know, I'm voting off strategy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
What strategy? When you say strategy, what strategy you talking about?
So the strategy is we should vote for whoever have the best initiative towards black people.
Okay, so let me kind of interrupt you for that.
Okay.
Because I heard a lot of people say that, but then we had Kamala Harris, we had Cory Booker, and we had my boy Julian Castro, who were all doing that and who all had stuff for black people, but we didn't support them, and now we just kind of got to put it in the hands of a white person.
Well, actually, there's Tom Steyer. He has a black initiative. He fell out. He got out too.
Yeah.
But Bloomberg has a black initiative.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what his initiative. I haven't really.
It's called the Greenwood Initiative.
Really.
And it's he's pumping $7 billion in the black community.
Really?
Yeah.
In what black community?
It's in general.
Okay.
Because it's called the Greenwood Initiative. Greenwood is a district out of Tulsa.
Okay.
So a little quick backdrop. He kind of found out about the Tulsa riots through Ta-Nehisi Coates' book, Between the World and Me.
Yeah. Black Wall Street's thing.
Yeah. Yep. And so that's his initiative that since he found that out, he was compelled to help economically. It's $7 billion that he's going to put into black business, black ownership when it comes to property and residential. And then it was the third initiative. So, but I was like, damn, do we really have to consider Bloomberg as our president? I mean, like from a black perspective, and they're stop and frisk, which the whole greater New York area, like over 5 million people.
I meant to look into that because I don't think he started stop and frisk.
He didn't. Giuliani.
I think he just continued it.
He not only continued it, he streamlined it. He made it more efficient.
Who, Bloomberg?
Yeah, because it's like 5 million people under his term.
Yeah. So here's
hold on. Let me were stopped and frisked and didn't have any weapons on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So here's what I've been picking up on. So I wasn't able to vote last week just because I was incapacitated, my health and stuff like that. So I wasn't able to vote. But here's the thing is, you don't have to wait, Lauren. We in the debate already.
Okay.
The thing that I figured out though was, if you start watching all these commercials, Michael Bloomberg got a commercial with Barack Obama talking about Michael Bloomberg did this and that. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama.
He's just showing the photos. Yeah. He's showing,
And then there's Pete Buttigieg he got something also with a bunch of black folks all in his. Elizabeth Warren got one too.
Yeah.
And I think those are the only three that I saw.
So
Bernie Sanders ain't saying nothing about black people.
Nah.
And your old man Biden just think he gonna ride with the black vote.
He was like, I gave y'all niggas the 94 crime bill.
Because he was Barack Obama vice president.
Yeah.
I think he's messing up the most because I think he's thinking like Hillary thought first time.
I think he's thinking worse than Hillary. I think he's thinking
Hillary was acting like, y'all know BILs, so y'all know me, so I'm gonna get you.
I get in on somebody else's coattail.
So I think that's what Biden is. Biden's like, y'all know Barack. I was with Barack, so I get y'all vote.
Right.
And at first, I think a lot of people was voting for him.
Oh yeah, especially black women. Black women were with Biden until probably Iowa, and then New Hampshire came around. Now they're like, all right. But I think that 94 crime bill is really taking its toll, and we're starting to see how certain Democrats, have affected us. So I'm glad you brought Biden up, because when we compare Biden and Bloomberg, these are two people that have hurted black people.
Oh yeah,
and people of color. But I'm sticking like strictly for black people. Yeah. So I'm gonna park this real quick, because there's a commercial with Trump, and he's just playing about the black woman.
Yeah, I saw that one too. Dog.
That community.
I saw that one too. The one that he let out of prison.
Yeah.
And she talking about, I will vote for Donald J. Trump for the rest of my life.
I would too if but realistically, I would too, because the 94 crime bill that Biden and black folks went around and voted on. I mean, you're talking about black folks in Congress, and you got your black leaders that went and said, you know what I'm saying?
Let me kind of curtail this conversation a little bit. Does this show that people are starting to understand that black people are the swing vote and all this? Seeing all these different commercials.
Who?
Just the Democrats. Seeing all these different commercials
Oh
They
yeah.
said Donald Trump with black
Well,
people.
Democrats
saying in
already
general.
knew this.
But they weren't appeasing to us.
Right.
Where now these commercials is got black people in them showing us, doing stuff with us. So does that show that they at least understand that our vote matters more than what they've been saying?
Hell yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's where I always talk about how we got to be strategic and leverage our black vote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if we get Biden, we get Bernie,
Yeah.
we're gonna get the same shit that we got under Barack, that we
Yeah.
we're still gonna
Yeah.
we're still getting under Trump.
Yeah.
And we need some shit to some bad policies to be reversed
Yeah.
and some good policies to be
Yeah.
instituted that's gonna provide economic freedom for black
Yeah.
folks exclusively, not diverse people, not
Yeah.
people of color,
Mhm.
black folks exclusively.
I think it's twofold as well, and this may be going off the topic a little bit, but I think it's twofold. Yeah.
Oh, here on the Bills podcast, there's no such thing going off topic. Hey, family, everybody, please click like and subscribe and share. Appreciate your comments as well. But sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that So I kind of lost my thought here. So we got the Democrats. The Democrats are coming for us, right? Are coming to us and saying,
Right.
"Hey, we need y'all." And then, oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's twofold here. We need to think about Donald Trump, but we also need to think about the Senate. We need to think about how to get more Democrats into the Senate.
We need to flip those seats.
If we can flip 4 or 5 seats, then the Democrats have power. And regardless of Donald Trump stays in office or not,
we can block a lot.
Then he can't do anything. I think that's another strategy.
We can block absolutely,
That's a huge strategy.
You can block that through the Senate, and then Congress have the power to not fund anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So you can block a lot of stuff.
So we can make sure that his presidency is less constructive. As he would put it, like they did with Barack.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
So my big thing is, so you go back to what you're saying. So who is your vote for? So the Inca Queen said Michael Bloomberg is a billionaire. He doesn't need to be president to do that if he really wanted to.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, and Bloomberg is not to be trusted. Right. Yeah, none of them. And I'm not saying, well, first of all, that's our mistake is we vote off trust.
Here's the other thing.
Or emotions.
Here's the other thing. Michael Bloomberg used to be a Republican.
Michael Bloomberg was originally a Democrat. He switched Republican to run for mayor of New York.
Okay.
And then he switched back.
So now he switched back
to independent.
Okay.
And now he switched back to Democrat.
Okay. See, I'm kind of out the loop. I ain't been listening.
Yeah.
I ain't been. I've been.
Well, no, this has been
like looking and reading, and I haven't been doing all.
But Donald is a Democrat.
Yeah,
and then he switched to Republican.
He switched to Republican.
Yeah,
So, yeah, dog.
And then you have Bernie Sanders, who was an independent. He switched to Democrat. Now he switched back to independent.
Yeah.
But he's on that Democrat ticket.
Yeah.
And party affiliation, I don't care. You know? I mean,
you don't?
Nah, I don't.
Tell truth. Realistically, I really don't either.
I wish that we as black people just had a black party. Whether you're a Republican or not, it's like if we identify as a voting bloc just as black people, where because it's kind of like on the same line as when I said, let's have a secretary of Black American. Like there's a cabinet that can help steer systematic pressure.
I kind of understood when you
on
said
the government side. So we need to continue to build network that's going to allow us to leverage our blackness because we feed the culture, we feed in politics, we feed fast food, we feed drugs and guns and all of that stuff. That keeps us.
We kind of
oppressed.
We kind of make the needle move on everything.
Yeah.
Like I said last week when we talked about Twitter, how black people are like 28% of Twitter.
Right.
And when we say stuff moves and make it happen.
Right.
Hip hop is so big around the world. When people dress a certain way, they make stuff happen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you say a certain way, a certain word.
What's that
word? Cardi, what's her When she
Oh,
said,
grrr.
there you go. Yeah, I was trying to get my baby girl. I don't know.
You don't listen to Cardi B?
I'm just saying. You know,
Okay.
For life.
Not what?
Barb for life.
Barred for life.
I don't know who that
Nicki
is.
Oh.
I'd rather you would listen to Cardi B. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's
Anyway.
crazy, though. We move so much as Black people,
Mhm.
but you know we haven't been getting.
Listen to both. Listen to both.
We haven't been getting the respect. So I think now they're starting to understand that if they really want to win, they need to get the Black vote.
Right.
And now that's what you're starting to see in all these damn commercials.
Oh yeah.
The thing about Trump's problem is Trump has been a racist. All the racist stuff he's done. I don't. What I heard the other day, 8% of Black voters who voted in the last when he was president, 8% voted for Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So 8% ain't nothing.
Yeah. And that was largely 15% of that Black people. 15% was Black men. So the
I don't. Yeah,
well,
they didn't break it down like that.
yeah,
They just said
not 15%. Yeah,
they just said out of all the Black voters, 8% voted for Donald Trump.
right.
So really ain't nothing.
Well, they said 15% of Black men voted for Donald Trump versus 85% voted for Hillary.
So I guess my question is, what would make a Black person vote for Donald Trump?
Well, I'm
questioning that because
I'll tell you. Because I was like, you know, we cannot as Black people, we cannot afford not to consider Donald Trump if there's an initiative that he puts out strictly for Black people.
Yeah.
The chances that he's going to do it is highly unlikely. But if you come out, if Donald Trump, not only if he, so he did the prison reform, you know,
we talked about
the first step.
We were talking about that before we even started the podcast. Right. We were here talking
now
about
the step 2 that he's talking about doing, I don't know if but it's about jobs and everything for people that come out of prison.
Yeah.
But if he comes out with a reparations plan, you know, and it's like, boom, this is education. We're talking about economic, forgivable loans. Everything that you know, Black communities.
Yeah, then it would probably switch up. A lot of people probably start following them.
Because if you think about it, I did a Google search. You know, that was like about 115. I'm gonna just say over 100 race riots.
Oh yeah.
You know how you talked about that community down in you was in Kansas.
Yeah.
It was like
Colfax massacre.
Yeah.
The Tulsa massacre. No, there was.
And then when you read about them,
it's crazy.
And the why,
it's crazy, dog.
You know what I'm saying? And it always come from.
A lot of it had to do with white women.
Well, actually, white. I think that was the excuse, but I think it was really just the jealousy that.
Ultimately,
businesses.
Ultimately, yes.
Yeah, they were self-sustaining.
Ultimately, yes.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they use whatever that situation. I mean, you've seen that movie Rosewood, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so think about that. Just think about that movie in general. Yeah, it was this white woman, and she said she got raped by a Black dude, right?
Right.
She didn't say Black person. She said nigga, but she got raped by a Black person, and then that just sparked everybody to just go crazy and do what the hell they wanted to. And that's the problem.
But they were looking for that excuse.
Yeah, they use that excuse.
But they always know that they always know like that's a trigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it always made me think about like when it's like this epidemic of these white women always calling on Black people. It put me in the like these Black people barbecuing.
I hate.
Let me call my white cops so they can come and beat them up and shoot them and lynch them. Because how dare these niggas walk their dog? How dare these niggas sell waters? How dare these niggas do Black shit?
That is one of the most terrifying people on earth to me.
God.
Unknown white women.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And when I say unknown, I'm talking about because a lot of people who I know Inca Queen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And because they're her friends, they're on a different level than the Inca. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, why did that say like your wife and Trump's is like friends in the comment? But
it do look like.
But you know what?
that's the
But when we
thing.
speak of this, we speak of out of this experience, and we know
Yeah.
it's not everybody.
Oh, yeah,
So
no, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, when we
Yeah.
talk about this, that's
So when I
implied,
say unknown, I'm talking about
you
I'm
know.
walking down the street and there's a white woman. Like one time I had to go take my car. I had to go take my car to get fixed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got dropped off at my house, and the place is it's up the road. So I was walking to go get my car, right? I'm walking down the street. I see a woman coming down. Now she's probably 2 blocks away from me, right?
Okay.
On the same side street. I watched this woman take about another 20, 30, 40 steps cross the street. I watched her cross the street.
Shit, I used to do that in Milwaukee when it was a bunch of boys playing gangs.
Yeah. This is the middle of the day, dog.
Middle of the
I'm
day,
talking
yeah.
about 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? She crossed the street. So I continue walking. She walked. We passed. I look back to see, like, okay, maybe her house is there or something. No, that chick walked all the way up the street. I don't even know how far. Because it just got to the point where she was walking up the street. Like, I can't worry about her no more. But
Yeah.
those are type things, you know what I mean? Me as a black man, and when I leave my house, I got to be on my P's and Q's.
Yep.
Especially around unknown white women.
Yeah.
Unknown white women are the scariest thing to me.
Well, unknown white women and cops.
Yes.
So
Yes.
It's the same anxiety.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
the, you know, and
Yes.
for us to sit up and talk about, you know, and just, you know, it's like, damn, this shouldn't be a thing.
No.
That's kind of what we were talking about earlier. It's like, damn, you know, it's like the belief in God, you
Mhm.
know, it was like, you can't sit up, you know, I can't listen to praise and all of that stuff. It's like God's gonna make a way.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
every time
yeah.
you turn on the TV,
Yeah.
somebody is dying for some stupid ass reason. Either we killing ourselves, or
Yeah.
you got cops killing us. You got white or people that identify with white supremacy killing us. You got prisons. You got everything.
Everything's killing us.
Everything's killing us, or
But we
putting us
supposed
back in
But
slavery.
we're supposed to be okay with
Or
it.
right.
Yeah.
You know, we got either shut up and dribble, or
Yeah.
shut up and die.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
That's
fuck
crazy.
your breath. All of that,
Yeah, yeah.
all of that madness
Yeah,
that is surrounded by people that don't care.
That's a good way to say that, though. When you start talking about the fact of us as black folks, and how, if you really think about it, a lot of the stuff, if we think back in civil rights time, the basis of the civil rights movement was a church, right?
Yes.
And why was that? It was a church because that was the safest place for black people to meet.
Right.
And that's if you really want to say that,
they got burnt down
yeah,
too.
and they got burnt down
Bombed
too. But I'm just saying that was considered the safest place in the black community to meet.
Right.
So that's how come churches and pastors were so prevalent. And that's even now, you know what I'm saying? You get all these politicians and they want to speak to the masses. What they do, they go to church.
They go to the church, yeah.
And they think that the pastor is still like the leader of the black community. And I don't think the pastors, if you want to say that, as leaders of the black community,
no. Actually, pastors now are they're the wolves in sheep clothing.
Oh, to a lot of people, to a lot of people.
And I'm not casting a wide blanket on all of them. I'm just casting a wide blanket on those that's running around.
The ones that you know.
The ones that run around in sheep clothing. Some I don't know, but I'm just saying it's like because we live in such a time that we have to identify friend and foe before you get up on.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
And it's hard to do.
And wherever you go.
Yeah.
And you just have to, and it's like I don't have time to be, as Inca said, trusting anybody.
Yeah.
Believing in anybody.
That's what I told somebody the other day. I was like, you know what? Like we know that there's good cops and bad cops.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't want to be in a situation to figure out who's who.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, and that's the same thing with all this other stuff.
I know about 3 cops.
Yeah.
They're good to me.
Yeah, they're good to you. But you don't want to be in a situation where you got to figure out, okay, is this a good cop?
Right.
Is he going to say, okay, he just said this to me.
Yeah.
Is he talking crazy or is he just trying to?
Because they'll try to trigger.
Yeah.
Start asking you irrelevant question because they flexing.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
was like, okay, my
But-
job is to
Yeah.
agitate to see
Yeah.
what I can
And
shake out of this tree.
sometimes though, they just being who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because I got pulled
Well,
over.
yeah.
I got pulled over one time, and it was this young police officer. He pulled me over, and I was like, why did you? You know what I'm saying? He said, why do you know why? And I was like, no, why did you pull me over? He said, because your license plates are suspended. I had a ticket I didn't pay, right?
Okay.
So he
Been
walked,
there, done that.
he got my stuff, went back to the car, came back. So my question to him was like, excuse me, how did you know that my plates were suspended? Like all these cars on the road, but my plates were suspended.
Right.
And he said, no, he said, I didn't, he said, please don't take it as I singled you out. Our cars now have things that scan your license plate. So it scanned your license plate, and I knew right away it was you. And he said that's the only reason why.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was cool. So
Yeah.
so he was one of those cool cats.
Yeah.
Now one time,
But he even like prefaced no, you know, he didn't even call it, you know, what we thought it could be.
I'm gonna give you another example though.
All right.
And Inca Queen, she's gonna listen to this one. She gonna probably she flipped out over this. So we're in Missouri. We're driving back from Kansas, going to Missouri with IP. Yeah, IP was there.
Yeah.
And the police pulled us over early in the morning. Nobody's out on the road. Like I don't even know where he came from, realistically, because me and Inca Queen was talking.
Out of the cornfield.
Yeah, he came from someplace. All of a sudden, I'm driving in the right lane. There's no cars on the road at all because it's early in the morning. I'm driving the right lane, and he pulls me over. And when he pulled me over, he said they have a law where if there's no cars, you got to be driving in the left lane. So he pulled me
on the interstate.
It was
like a highway.
Yeah, it's a highway. Yeah,
okay.
two-lane highway.
Come on.
Here's the thing. So he starts talking and stuff. He goes, "Oh, just grab your license and your registration and come on back to my car."
Okay.
You know, in my world, it's like, "Oh, what the hell about to go on?" In Queen's world, it's like, "Oh, what the hell is going on?"
Separate.
Yeah. I get in the car with dude. I'm like fumbling because I'm like, I don't like sitting in this car.
Yeah.
Dude starts talking about where my son went to where he would go to college and how he loves football, and just starts having this big old conversation how I love football and I love the team and I love this. And I'm like, dude, I was like, hold on, do you understand? It is 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday. Nobody's out here. You pulled me over, I'm sitting in your car to hear you talk about the police. Just let me go.
Yeah.
So I was in there for about 5-10 minutes. He let me go, and Inca Queen, she was irate, dog. She almost was in tears when I got back in the car because I understand though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dog, normally police don't do that.
Right.
So dude was like, yeah, I just like pulling over people and talking to them about, oh, dude, don't talk to me. Don't pull me over, talk to me, dog.
I like shit. This is the last time this could be my last time on earth, and you want to talk to me about football.
Football and tell me how cool everything
is. I mean, like, out of all the things to get pulled over, all right, I'll take it. But
and on top of it, I didn't even get a ticket or nothing. I think it's a good thing.
Listen, I think dude was lonely. Yeah, I just think he wanted, he wanted a male to talk to.
He wanted to talk to somebody, dog. I was like, oh my god.
But we recognize that cops, they're human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're human.
And they go into work or leave work just like normal person, either happy, pissed off, or indifferent, hungover.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All that. You know what I'm saying? So, that goes with that judgment that when we get pulled over, we have to be the happy-go-lucky Negro. We have to match,
shuck and jive a little bit.
With that temperature. Like, oh shit, who do I got?
You got to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't even want to be put in that situation where I got to figure out who I got. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to feel, like you said, I got to feel your temperature.
Yeah,
and now I gotta figure out how my temperature is gonna be,
because at the end of the day, it's all about our survival.
Because I don't even want to say what's going through my mind to you. Just give me my ticket and let me go.
Yeah,
because I can do what I got to do in court. I don't have to talk to you.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how we always got to play it, because they're gonna come with their there are ways to try to irritate you,
Yeah,
get you out your character, so then they
Yeah.
can
Do whatever.
you can see it's justified.
So last time I got pulled over, I was up in a lacrosse area, right?
Okay.
Going and dude pulled me over. First, I was like, he's like, you're going a little fast, and your and your muffler is very loud. That's what he said to me. Got my stuff, took back to his car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't say nothing about the muffler no more. Didn't even bring it up. Didn't bring it up. He brought me back my stuff. He's like, hey, just slow it down. Hold on a second. You just told me my muffler was loud too. And you said, so how come you ain't say nothing else about my muffler? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, dog, hold on. I was like,
You
something
think you
about
may have
this.
been saying that out of just to let you know?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
because if
know.
it, like he pulled you over for, because I mean, you know,
I
there's
was
noise.
Yeah.
There's noise. What ordinance?
Yeah. But
You
we're
know?
on the highway, dog. We're on the
Right.
highway in the middle
Right.
of no place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't by no exits or nothing, dog. So I was like, okay. So yeah, man. So yeah.
Yeah, no. All right, look.
Miss Lauren is
Miss
back.
Lauren, gonna show
Show us your earrings.
your earrings.
All right.
All
You gotta
right.
explain to us what you got going on now.
So
What you got?
Slide
Let
on
me see
in.
something.
Slide
here.
on in. Sound next to your daddy.
Yeah, put. Oh, look at this here. Oh,
She got a bunch of different ones.
ching. Oh, we got Care Bear.
We got carrots.
Uh-oh.
We got yellows too.
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
All right.
Let me see some.
Yeah, got some grapes.
So how do you make
Absolutely.
these? I don't know if you can see that, but that is a grape.
Looks like a Pokemon here.
A grape?
It's from Tokyo.
So how do
Yeah.
you make these?
Okay, so basically what you do is
Oh,
you draw. This is a type of plastic. It's shrinkable.
You know what
It
this
goes
look like?
into
Hold on a
rubber.
second. You know what these look like? Remember them shrinky dinks back in the
That
day?
is.
Is that exactly what it is, huh?
Oh,
A shrinky dink. You don't remember them?
No.
Shrinky dinks,
No.
It's like you used to draw on them and then you put them in the oven.
That's
They
exactly
shrink
what we do.
small.
But before you do that, you gotta
No.
hole punch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't
Oh,
remember.
what?
Yeah, this is I'm from Mississippi. I was poor.
You
Shut up,
Yeah.
dog. You had to see
He
shrinky
always
dinks.
saying-
Dog, I'm telling you.
You had to see at least the so
They-
now we
they had
have
3 channels.
green grapes and purple grapes here.
They wasn't transporting streaky dinks to Mississippi.
And if I can ask, how much do you sell these earrings for?
All right. So, okay. So we just bumped up our prices actually. So the
Oh.
small ones would be $2.
What would be considered small there?
Like the Care Bears.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me see. Let me hold
There
these
you
up
go, there you go.
so people can see.
That's the blue Care Bear. Now, what's the name?
All right, so there's blue Care Bear. That's considered
Yeah,
small.
that-
And the small is how much?
The small is $2.
$2 for some Care Bear earrings.
And the big ones are
Now, what would you consider big?
okay, so like double the size. Double the size.
Okay, double the size. So
Mhm.
we're talking maybe
Oh,
inch and a half, 2 inches.
Yep.
2 inches here. I'm just trying to show everybody. I can't get too close to the whatchamacallit.
Let me
I can't get it closer there.
do a little stretch Armstrong. Uh-oh.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Hey, look at that.
Little Care Bear.
See the little belly?
Yep, everything.
Yeah. Who's
Cousin
this?
Care Bear?
Was this the Care Bear that's
Grumpy.
yeah.
But say it got a
blue
stormy or
cloud.
something.
Yeah, on his belly.
Grumpy. And then the yellow one was Sunshine Bear.
Okay.
Okay.
So
all right.
so can people put in certain orders if they want certain things?
Yeah, is there a website or how can people get in
No.
touch?
So basically what you do is basically I promote the earrings, what we both do. Me and my business partner. We promote the earrings.
Talk
Where
that
y'all
talk.
where y'all promote them on? Got a social media page or something?
No, not yet, but we're planning on making a joint Instagram.
Okay.
You need to do
We're
that.
gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right.
Uncle Chan said he saw the commercials with Ricky D.
Shrinky Dinks. See? I told you commercial Shrinky Dinks. He from Mississippi too.
Yeah, but he was up Clarksdale because he was staying with my
Shrinky
great
dinks.
aunt. Yeah,
Everybody know about Shrinky Dinks. My God, my dog Carlos. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
But yeah. Oh, we also make keychains. which
Okay.
are $3, but the prices vary because you can get them in different sizes.
So if I want a keychain of something specific, could you get it for me and make it?
Yes, I could because all of them are custom. They're all custom.
Okay. So if I say, okay, I want a keychain of that.
I got you.
The Eagle Globe and Anchor.
I got you.
All right. All right.
There you go.
I put my order in. Y'all see that, right?
You
Put my order in.
That would initially be 4 because of how big it is.
Well, if you get it, I'll give you 5.
Okay.
There
If you do it right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get your prices right. We're gonna see your
We
cost.
gotta make a pamphlet.
Well, we're gonna look at your production
How much
costs.
your production costs?
You know, because
How much does it take you to make one of those?
Okay, so this like the type of plastic.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how much it is because Katie usually gets it and I draw it and I put it in the oven.
Yeah.
And
So you
she,
gotta
like does like the earring part.
well,
So
you gotta know how much it costs. If you're
how
gonna be
much?
setting
How much
prices.
is the earring part?
And then you gotta have look. There's a couple things.
It's
There's
just
the
understanding
raw
business.
yeah, there's the raw products, and there's the production, there's the marketing. There's all these pieces that's gonna wind
Put
up
into
costing.
it, yeah.
So you have to kind of figure all of that together. So when you deliver a pricing on a product, it
You
not
still
only
making money.
covering your costs, but it's putting some money in you and Katie's
pocket.
But more importantly, your daddy, because of that 10%.
10%.
All right, so we gonna have to kick you out because you can't be on our
No, I'm
podcast.
asking,
So
I'm asking.
oh, okay. I'm about to say you can't be on our podcast texting
Nah.
unless you texting one of them up there.
Yeah, coach him up. Yeah, that's what he's talking about, Marines.
Yep, Marine Corps. Yep.
All right,
Coach him
sweetie.
up,
We're gonna get back
All
to
right.
this real
Lauren.
conversation.
you.
This is Miss Lauren,
Lauren.
with her business idea, pushing that product,
Yes.
the right kind of product.
Push that product. Yeah, be careful when you say push
Right
that
kind.
product.
Well, I
All
said the
right.
right kind of product. So
Yeah.
all right, sweetie.
All right, Lauren.
All right.
Take care. Have a good one. All
Now,
right.
All right. So
Oh, keep passing that water right there. Oh my God. Thank you. I thought it was further away.
so
All right. So I do have a topic.
okay. Oh,
Go ahead.
just want to kind of close up on the whole as Black people, you know, who do we vote for? I mean, the decision does not need to be made yet, but
As of right now, I have no clue who I'm gonna vote for.
yeah.
I have no clue. I know. I'm not gonna vote for Klobuchar.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna vote for.
I'm not gonna say that.
I am. I don't like her. I don't like her policies.
I will say.
I am gonna say I'm not gonna vote for Joe Biden. I'm not voting for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
So then
I just can't, but then that means who are you gonna vote for then?
So then that comes back down to Bernie. It comes to Bernie, Elizabeth Warren, and Michael Bloomberg.
But
I'm just saying that's where I am right now.
Yeah. I get it.
And if I want to be honest, I'm probably leaning more towards Elizabeth Warren.
Okay.
But it seems like she's about to be out next.
Well, she came through in this debate.
Yeah.
She was whooping ass. She had like
Yeah.
a switch, and she was just, woo, hey, dog.
No,
They played
saying,
that. Hey,
she went out to the hoorah, Carlos.
Hey,
She went out to Weeping Willow.
Hey, you know how they talk about Jesus whooping them motherfuckers in the church when they was selling
in the temple. Yeah,
I was like, hey, Jesus coming in with the kung fu grip on that joint. But nah,
Yeah.
I mean, here's I'm gonna close it out so we can get to your topic. But
no, that's cool.
I would say that I'm a vote for anybody that adopts one of the Black initiatives, because this is what I'm saying.
So let me ask you this before
Okay.
let's clarify what you said, because you said you're gonna vote for anybody for a Black initiative. So if Donald Trump vote for it, clarify that.
The Black initiative that I agree upon, not just as a Black initiative and it's some fluff shit.
Let's bring that out.
I have to agree upon. So like Tom Steyer Black initiative, I agree with.
Okay.
And he's already put 1.5 billion
Mhm.
in a
Mhm.
self-refunding. It can't go out, and this is to help Black businesses.
Yeah.
So things like that is like, because then
Yeah.
we can get access to
Yeah.
these quality funds.
I thought Tom Steyer was on his way out though.
Yeah, he is, but this is some he started a long time
I'm
ago.
just saying, if he's on his
Yeah.
way out, I can just kind of let him go.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying about the initiative.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if, let's say, like Biden adopts his initiative, say he's VP, he
Let me
adopts
ask you
that
this.
initiative.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How come you're looking for the Black initiative now versus when Cory Booker, Kamala, and Julian Castro was in?
Well, I've always been looking for the Black initiative, and
Because
I learned that because we didn't ask that of Obama.
And the only reason, and I'm kind of bringing it up because, you know, when Wendell Scott is here,
Yeah.
he hated Kamala Harris.
Oh yeah.
But I think he's into the Black. He wants the Black initiative too. But she was bringing it, but now he didn't like her. So it's like you're cutting. You know what I'm saying? You're cutting your nose off, spite your face.
Right. No, I was. You know
to
what?
a certain extent.
I was happy when Kamala entered the race because she gave it flavor and not but with substance.
Yeah.
You know,
But
Cory.
But a lot of Black people didn't like her because she had that crime bill and she was sending Black people to jail and all that. But you got to understand, what was her job?
That was her job.
You know what I'm saying? So
that was her job. You know,
I think us as Black folks, and I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think us as Black folks, I think as a whole, we don't know what the hell we want.
Well, I think yeah, we don't.
We don't know what the hell.
We ride against the machine, but we also ride against us.
Yeah,
because
and we hurt ourselves.
We went on top of Obama. If Obama did not win the Iowa caucus, I don't think he would have been president because Black people wasn't supporting him like that. But they would feign up all types of reason, like he ain't Black enough, you know, with all of this. And
that
then,
nigga, what they say, he ain't got no pit bull puppies, he ain't got no baby mamas.
It's well, hey, Donald Trump got all that.
Yeah.
He, you know, and I would remember when I was at work, it was a white cat that he kind of broke it down about, you know, black families. It's like, you know, they're all like, you know, there's always like multiple kids by different women. I mean, or you know, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? There's no true like family that he was talking about. And then I was like, I know he voted for Donald Trump.
First of all, how many Black people do you know to say that? That's stuff. That stuff be making me mad. Because I'd be like, dog, how many Black people do you know to even say that? And then secondly, why are you saying that?
That's
because
his observation.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
That's his
observation. Don't know.
No,
so he don't know. So
he
shut
don't.
the hell up.
But he makes these, and this is like
I hate white people like
this
that.
is like about 6-7 years ago. But I just remember,
I know what you're saying, but I hate white people like that.
He was and he turns around, and our president is the same way, and he's the same way.
Yeah,
because he married a woman that had a kid, and then he had a kid. So it was like that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I hate people like that.
But yeah, I just want to close out because I don't think that Black people really we don't know our worth individually and collectively.
I think we're starting to though.
Yeah. I think we're starting. I think the Republicans is letting out the bag, talking about, you know, that Democrats in the Black vote, which they have been trying to, you know, get us not to vote since 1865.
Yeah,
you know. So now I just think that we're smart enough, but then we gotta learn how to vote without our feelings and vote for a purpose, like what's in it for me. Because Roland Martin, he said something. He was like, the evangelicals said Donald Trump, he's putting in those judges that's going to cancel out abortions and all of that. Yeah. It's like,
because that's what they want.
You're talking about the prison complex and there are all these people that he's talking about, all these people he's giving it to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's starting to do more and more now, but I think for the Black community, the Black community, I think he done run this course.
Well, he gave $255 million to the HBCUs.
Yeah.
You
but
know, which is if
look-
there's 100, that's 2.5 million per
Okay, so
HBCU,
so
which
let's-
is some peanuts.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
think about it. If you
Yeah.
really think about that.
Yeah, but I'm saying
2.5 million
right.
per, and there's a bunch of them that's about to shut down.
And then there's a bunch of them that ain't gonna get that because you got other ones like Howard that probably get a lot more just because of the connection, you know. But then he takes away 1.7 billion from the Pell Grant, which is gonna affect Black people and other people, of course, you know, low income people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just we got to do our homework, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's a good topic, though.
So my topic, what I wanted to talk about
sir.
and we can kind of go twofold in this. Earlier we were talking about I used to do disaster relief work.
Yes. Yep.
And I did disaster relief, and there was a tornado that hit a community in Kansas. It was called Fitchburg, Kansas. And what happened was it was a tornado. It was a mile-wide tornado. And around this tornado, they had 3 other tornadoes. And they said this tornado was on the ground for 45 minutes. Ooh, 45 minutes. So it started outside this town, basically went through this town, destroyed the town, and then went through and lifted off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we was talking earlier, I was saying that I wonder how come us as Black folks don't help out other people in need. And I'm gonna say something else about this too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying this because when I went to Fitchburg, Kansas, and this was after Hurricane Katrina, in this whole town, me being a Black guy, I'm looking around for other Black people. I seen 2 or 3 other Black people the whole time, and I was there for a week. Whole time I was there, helping people, you know what I'm saying, get their lives back together.
Right.
Same thing with this Fitchburg, Kansas. The other day I was watching Good Morning America, and there's this black kid who needs a bone marrow transplant, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's on the bone marrow list, but they said his success rate is very low because out of all the people on the bone marrow list, I think it was only 6% of them are Black.
Yeah.
So how come we as a community don't do stuff to help other people in our communities or other people who's struggling as well? We always want to have our hand out and say, hey, I need help.
Mm-hmm.
But how come we don't help others?
I think we do. I think, you know what? Black people.
In what ways, though? Okay, let's be real here. Let's be real.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm going to give you another example. I had a guy, he had liver cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And he was same thing. He was on the liver donation list. But because it was, you know, you have to have the same kind of liver to give him part or
Right.
whatever.
Yep.
Or kidneys, excuse me, it was kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
It was kidneys. Again, small number of Black people on this list compared to white people.
But you know what? So
it's hard. I mean, it's real, but it's hard.
But to be,
because we get bone cancer.
Yeah.
We need kidneys.
Yeah.
We need, you know what I'm saying? We need stuff. Hurricane Katrina hit. All you saw was Black people down the water talking about, oh, we need help at the Superdome. We need help. So now as other disasters go on, you don't see Black people.
No. So it is, dude. That is a very good. Because I think we help, but we help not knowing.
We what you mean?
Okay, so we will donate, you know, to something like the UPATH, all of these other institutions and everything. We will contribute to those which proportionally do not help us as much as others. But when it comes to us helping, like you were saying, we don't even think we're not even thinking about being on a donor list.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't even thinking about going to a hospital if we don't need to.
Okay,
we avoid that.
That's a whole nother good thing. That's a whole nother topic. Yeah, that's a whole kind of another topic.
But
how come we don't go to the hospital when we need to?
Because the hospital for Black folks symbolizes death. You know, there's a lot of Black people that go into the hospital and they don't come out. They go in for some simple shit
Mhm.
and they dead. And we don't, and nobody can't tell you why.
And
You know what I'm saying?
And I think it has to do with like
my grandmother went into the hospital. She had a stroke.
Okay.
You know, she's 63.
Okay.
Had a stroke, was in a coma, died.
Really?
You know.
And there has been what'd you say, studies done where black people don't get the same treatment as white people.
Exactly.
And hold on, and here's the kicker.
Yeah.
So they were saying that young kids don't get the same opioids as white kids.
Mm-hmm.
So these white kids who are dying on all these opioids, they said they think that's because of doctors who prescribe it to the white kids, and then they get hooked. So
they
actually
underprescribed
us,
and they
overprescribing them, and they're dying from it.
But now that's why they pushing opioids on black people now.
Yeah.
You know, and they pushing all these opioids across seas over into Africa.
Dog, it's crazy though.
It's already been proven that it's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know, because that's why they got all of these.
Yeah.
They got the infrastructure to help the white people.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like prison when they was helping us. So you know we're tied to so much that and I think we're trained to always hold our hand out. We always been trained to
look for others to help us.
Right. You know. And then we got to go through the white establishment.
And when you say that, we're talking about us as a whole.
Yeah.
Because I know, like my grandparents never taught me that. And I'm not saying that they're greater.
No, it's
but I think within
he said in debt.
Oh, he's talking about
black people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're
in debt. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? When we get up in the morning, we have like 10 things.
We got black people problems. Yeah.
You know,
black people problems. And sometimes it's how am I gonna get money for my rent? How am I gonna get money for my car? How am I gonna get money for food? How, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that to me sometimes that's more the extreme than the but some of it is real too.
I mean, poor thought is just it just run blanketed. And we don't we got to learn to retrain and retool how we want to help one another.
My booty is killing, dog. I don't need that. I probably need that pad.
Oh, all right, man.
My booty, my cheeks.
You can just tell me to hand you the pad. I don't need to know about.
Oh man, I think that's part of being, you know what I'm saying, being sitting in chairs and stuff for like a week and a half.
Hey, that's why I got my pad. Lord Jesus, boy, I tell you.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
But
anyway, I mean that's how come. You know what I'm saying? Is we're in a black people. We're in a different thought process. I think.
And we can, you know, the worst thing that we can do is continue to feel sorry for ourselves.
Yeah.
The best thing we can do is start educating ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. Because I think too often when we talk about black folks, we think that all black folks are in crisis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When people talk about black folks, they say, all black folks in crisis.
Right.
And all black folks ain't in crisis.
No.
Then they talk about all black folks is Wendell Scott. What up?
What up,
Wendell Scott? We've been talking about you here. Yeah, we threw your name out there a little bit today.
Yeah, dog. We got to keep you out there. Honest.
Yeah. So I think a lot of times, even if you want to think about this politics thing, right?
Yeah.
I would listen to, his name is Clay Kane. He comes on Urban View, and he had pretty much all the Democratic people come on there, right?
Yeah.
And he asked them different stuff. What are you gonna do for black people?
Yeah.
Well, the first thing they would talk about is prisons and drugs and crime.
Yep.
Now, all of us ain't in prison. Yep. All of us don't do drugs, and all of us don't do crime. So that's people's thought process about black people.
Yeah,
and that's a lot of people do.
They go on Karen Hunter, like she aired one of mine was like that. Don't come with this prison reform like that's that's what all we
that's all we want.
Dog, you know,
it does affect us, but dog, it don't affect everybody.
Right. our thing is that we are surviving.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
And be real. How many people you know in prison right now? Or do you?
None anymore.
I don't have no family members or nobody in prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
So right here, we just took a poll, and
Yeah.
100% of black people in this room are saying we don't know nobody in prison right now.
No.
I'm just saying.
I'm
just being
really
real.
trying to
I'm just being real.
Yeah,
None of our family members.
Actually, that's a damn good
You see what I'm saying?
poll, yeah.
So
Bill, pod people, chime in. How many people you know in prison right now?
If you're on the live chat, let us know how many people you know who are in prison right now.
And please click like and subscribe
we appreciate
and share.
that.
Yeah.
That's a good. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Karen Hunter's kind of saying.
Right.
She said, "I don't know but nobody in prison. We don't know nobody in prison. You know what I'm saying? We don't have family members.
I was thinking about somewhere around that, but I just didn't know how to you brought that out.
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy though. I mean, think about it. I mean, we don't. Carlos said none.
Wendell said 20.
At least 20. Okay.
Yeah.
So he made up for all of us. But
it's the outlier right there.
Inca Queen said 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't, and it's not an issue. But don't lead with prison reform.
Yeah. Don't lead with prison reform.
Let's lead with.
Lauren said none.
Well, that's good, baby. I want you to keep it that way too.
Okay.
But it's like, let's talk about education. Let's talk about policing.
Yes.
Let's talk about economics. Let's not talk about prison reform at itself. Let's talk about the legal system,
or talk about prison reform.
Just not by itself.
4, 5, 6 down the road.
Yeah.
Let's talk about economics.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how we're gonna upgrade.
There we go.
Yeah.
Job creation, ownership.
Yeah.
Let's talk about education. Let's talk about putting the right tools in education. My brother, he hit it on health and wealth. Let's talk about credit.
Yeah.
You know,
talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Job creation, economics in the black. You know what I'm saying? How we gonna make everybody in the black community wealthy to the point where white people are wealthy? Just the same. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that type of stuff. But you get all these politicians coming in talking about welfare reform, or we're gonna talk about prison reform,
right?
And that stuff, dog. Come on, dog.
But that doesn't fix the problem.
Yeah, don't fix the problem. That
and the problem is that black people disproportionately go to prison based on the legal system, based on laws. So let's talk about law reform.
Yeah.
You know, let's talk about all of this stuff before we get to the 6.
I would be very interested in let's just say the 5 candidates right now. So who do we got left? We got Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders.
Yep, Bernie Sanders,
Joe Biden,
Buttigieg, Amy Klobuchar, and Bloomberg.
Don't do Klobuchar. She's about to go out. So just say the 5.
Well, you got to be. Well, yeah.
Let's say top 5. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I would love to see them now go on The Breakfast Club, or go on Karen Hunter, or go on
Roland Martin.
Yeah. Let's see you go on them now, because now you're starting to get into where you're voting.
Well,
now
you know
you're
what?
Starting to get into, and now I want to see what you got to say. You ain't gonna be talking about smoking weed and stuff now. Now you got to get into the nuts and bolts of things.
Right.
So now let's see what you're talking about.
Right.
That's what I would love to see.
Well, they're gonna have to.
Karen Hunter show.
Listen, they're gonna have to come and see black folks straight up and down if they want to win.
Yeah.
Period. I'm not worried about who's gonna be the Democratic nomination.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because all of them are third, distant vote for me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I want to see what you talking about.
Yeah.
On the strength of black folks only.
Yeah.
Because I know everybody, Jewish people, they get theirs.
Yeah.
LGBT,
LGBT,
they get theirs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure other entities and group get theirs, but black folks, we got to push these people.
We got to push to get ours.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
And we got, instead of holding our hand, it's like, nah, this is what we want. You know, I look at like, I kind of was thinking about reparations real quick. I was like, you know what reparations look like? Everything Jewish people got. just duplicate that. Wealth, education, a pocket country for black folks. Like,
we already got pocket countries anyway.
Right. Countries. I'm talking about right here in the United States, because ain't nobody trying to go to Africa.
Every city got their black community anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about that's supported, and then that becomes protected. Like how Jewish community, they run theirs, and then they can go to Israel.
Let me ask you that: Is that
Jerusalem?
Is that because talking about how Jewish run how they run their communities, right?
Well, everything though.
But I'm just saying,
like their wealth, their education.
Is that our fault, or is it? How do I want to say it? I think it's a. How do I want to say it? I think it's a combination.
75%
our fault. I think it's 70. I think it's
25% our fault.
Combination of our fault plus the system against us.
Right, and I say 75% is the system, 25% is us.
But I'm just saying. So how do we get out of that if we're going to try to change that? I mean, that's kind of a big thought process.
Yeah, I mean, we have, first of all, we have to have an initiative that's going to not only add but reverse.
And we got to get people
and heal.
Yeah, and and we got to get people out of the crisis mode.
Right.
Remember we were talking about that? How people are in crisis mode. Yeah. And when you're in crisis mode, you can't think of
everything else. is everything, like on 10.
You can't think of everything. You can just see what you focus on here, because that's your crisis right now.
I think I just went through that. I think I'm just getting. I think that's some type of mental health. I think the anxiety with all of everything that's going on, just right here in the country, you know. And I think like you just got to get over it and start getting on your own shit, and then start linking with people that want to make a difference.
Yeah,
I think I've been having this podcast idea ever since 2010. I have to listen to Combat Jack because I can talk. I like shit. I know shit. I can talk and everything. But I wanted the right person. You know, and I can get on here. I do my rocket rants, and that's just me just popping off, just free thinking and everything. But then if you get someone like you, my brother, you know, definitely. And it's just we agree on something, but we look at a lot of things from different perspectives, and that's just from two different lifestyle upbringing, and you want that balance. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like you look for people with like-minded, but I can respectfully agree and disagree. You know, in healthy conversation. You know, but there's a lot of black money out there. You just gotta pull it together, and that's just one of the things that I'm really pushing for. Like, let's build black wealth. I want to just talk about building positive blackness, you know, and kind of stop talking about what white folks is doing to black people. You know what I'm saying? Because they won't be able to do if we invest and protect our own and help our own, you know, then we don't like a Rosewood to occur again. I'm not saying it won't. But we got to be diligent on that. We have to have infrastructure to protect ourselves. One of the things that Karen Hunter said is talking about. I remember it's like if there was a modern day civil war. And then she talked about.
Because remember Trump was talking about the civil war for a little while.
Right, and you had a lot of people that was talking about if Trump loses, like
there's gonna be a civil war.
Get my gun. And they was like, I'm gonna get my 45.
I think we sent that to each other.
It was like I'm getting my 45, and he was like what that is like. That is that. Now I took that as a straight threat. You know, that was like so. It's like we gotta
protect ourselves.
We gotta protect ourselves. We cannot arrest police to come in, because the police is gonna protect them.
I got you.
You know.
I'm gonna ask this question. We probably got on about 5-10 more minutes left. I'm gonna ask this question to you real quick. The DNC is coming to Milwaukee.
Yes.
Do you think you're gonna volunteer?
No.
Okay, why not?
No. Volunteer? No.
Okay. I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
I
about
campaigned for I stumped for Obama, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm looking to campaign on local election.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the subjects that I wanted to talk about too, but I know we're running out of time. But we got time for that because
we can talk about that next time.
That election came up pretty quick, but we got to talk about who we voting for, who's on the ticket, and there's a couple of black people.
Oh yeah, there's black people.
We can county
black people all over, county elect, mayor, and there's somebody else,
comptroller.
Because Jared's saying this.
Jason Field is for Milwaukee comptroller. Lena Taylor is for mayor,
and Delaney. We'll have to look it up for you next time.
Crowley.
Yeah, David Crowley.
He's for county executive. So we got time, dog.
Yeah,
you know,
I got you.
Yeah.
But that's cool, dog. It's good.
Yeah, man.
It's good being back.
Oh,
it's good being back.
Yeah. Glad to see you walk around, brother.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. So this is perfect. But again, I'd just like to say thank y'all for rocking with us.
Oh, absolutely.
And we appreciate y'all being here with us as we do the Bills podcast. You know, we don't always do things in the right timely manner, but we normally do it when we can because of life issues, and we got other jobs.
Being black in America.
Yeah,
you don't understand that.
Yeah, that's right. So give us up, give big love, big ups for me.
Yeah,
you got something you gotta say?
Yeah, you know what? I just want to say, continue to rock with us, and give us those comments and some of the things that we can talk about, and call us out if you disagree, and we can keep that dialogue going because it's all about positivity, blackness. All
right. Thank you for being part of Bill's podcast, where we talk about unapologetically black things with today's topics. Peace.
Salute. We gonna be all right. We gonna be